the Riddler's path to ruin. As Gotham stepped into the night, everything seemed normal. The city's lights flickered one last time, ready to merge with the darkness. Yet, the Riddler, Edward Nygma, was preparing for the final move of a master gambler. Everything was a game to him. Each step a riddle, every move a trap. Batman, the solitary man burdened by Gotham's pain, waited like a bat stretched across the night. But tonight, things would be different. The Riddler wasn't aiming just for the city. He was targeting Batman's mind itself. At the top of one of Gotham's tallest skyscrapers, the Riddler gazed out into the vast, dark expanse of the city. A twisted smile curled upon his lips. Everything was going according to plan. In his hand, he held not a mere puzzle board, but something far darker: life itself. This puzzle, once solved, would tear Gotham apart. It would break the minds of its citizens, and finally, everything would come to its inevitable solution. The Riddler, watching from the shadows, was about to take control. Batman, speeding through Gotham's abandoned streets in the Batmobile, felt a strange unease. Everything was eerily quiet, but then the unsettling presence of something sinister crept into his gut. A sound erupted from his communicator, followed by flashing lights across the dark streets. The Riddler's signature, his mark, was everywhere. "Do you hear it, Bat? The game has begun." The Riddler's voice echoed, distorted and dripping with malice. And suddenly, massive screens exploded into life across the city. Gotham's heart pulsed with an electric glow, and then the chaos began. Every corner of the city became a new challenge, a new enigma. Yes, Gotham, your life's puzzle begins now. My first question: what created this city? The answer will reveal how much you truly understand. The screens blinked and shimmered with strange, cryptic symbols. Gotham became a maze of riddles, each one leading to a new trap. Batman rushed to analyze each screen, decoding the clues, but Riddler was always one step ahead. "Go on, Batman," the Riddler taunted, his voice almost soothing in its psychotic calm. "Every correct answer leads you deeper into the labyrinth." Every solution Batman cracked, a new trap was set. With each puzzle solved, Gotham felt more like a cage. Explosions, flashing lights, turning cogs. Each new puzzle was a devastating step toward the collapse of the city. The clock was ticking. Batman's mind raced, pushing past the limits, knowing that every answer he gave only led to a new terror. The city was suffocating under the weight of its own complexity. But Batman, with his relentless drive, pushed forward, deciphering each enigma with cold precision. His eyes scanned every screen, analyzing the patterns, finding the structure within the chaos. His mind, sharper than ever, sliced through each trap like a blade through air. "Riddler, this isn't just a game," Batman growled, his voice low with determination. "This isn't a puzzle or a trap. This is where I show you how to lose." The screens flashed violently as Riddler unleashed a barrage of new riddles, each more twisted and confusing than the last. Gotham itself seemed to distort and warp around him, bending to Riddler's will. The city was collapsing, but Batman was relentless, tearing through each layer, each puzzle, with one goal in mind: to stop the madness. Every correct answer, however, led to a deeper and more complicated trap. Gotham was transforming, becoming an intricate web of illusions and psychological torture. The Riddler's voice echoed through the streets like a twisted symphony. "Do you understand now, Batman? Each riddle is a reflection of your own mind. Each answer takes you closer to your own undoing." And then it came the final question. Riddler, with the last part of his plan in motion, activated a massive mechanism deep within Gotham's core. A new screen appeared, larger than all the others, showing his face in grotesque proportions. A mocking grin spread across his features. "Last question, Bat. After the city falls, who will remember me?" Batman, heart pounding, eyes burning with resolve, pieced it all together. The answers, the traps, they were just distractions, illusions to cloud his mind. The real answer was buried in Gotham's past, in the roots of the city itself. Riddler had made a critical mistake. He had underestimated Gotham's spirit, its resilience. Batman wasn't just a man in a suit, fighting to protect the city. He was Gotham's heart, its soul. And Gotham never forgets. Suddenly, the screens went black. The city held its breath. Silence gripped the streets. The only sound was the distant hum of the Batmobile. Riddler's laughter ceased. For the first time in the game, there was no sound, no taunt, no voice. Batman stood in the middle of the chaos, the answer clear in his mind. Gotham was a city, his to protect, his to save. The Riddler had failed to break its spirit because, in the end, Gotham was more than just a puzzle. It was a living, breathing entity that Batman had sworn to guard. The Riddler's plan had crumbled. His final question was left unanswered. Because, in the end, it was Batman who had solved the only riddle that mattered: Gotham's will to survive. The Riddler's face vanished from the screen. His games were over. And Gotham, with all its horrors and glories, remained unchanged, enduring, immortal. Batman stepped forward into the silence. The game was over, but the battle, like Gotham itself, would never end.